Now, welcome back to my Indie or Outie series and my Indie in the Spotlight. And this is a game which I already featured in my Indie Spotlight. It's Diggerman for Nintendo Switch. And yeah, there was a thing about the game which I really enjoyed, which was the fact of like not only playing it with the controller, but also, I set this controller aside, you have the USB keyboard, which is possible to play this with as well. So you can actually just connect any USB keyboard to it. And yeah, we'll set that to the side also. Because, ooh, there's more of me. It is also possible to play this with the Bongos, which came with Donkey Konga and Donkey Kong Jungle Beat for the Gamecube way back in like 2003. And yeah, I just was kind of like messing around a bit, and I said I'd give it a try, considering this game just uses a left or right mechanic. And yes, it is actually possible to play this game just using the bongos if you have the GameCube. No, rocks. If you have the GameCube to Switch USB adapter, and you still happen to have a set of Donkey Konga bongos still in your storage somewhere, like some people might have. I think I've got 4 of these still knocking around the place because it was a really cool game, especially for multiplayer if you didn't mind a lot of noise. But yeah, I just said I would give a look and see. If one plays off a battery. Well, yeah, I said I'd give a look and see if it was possible to actually play this game, considering, like I said, it just uses the left and right mechanic. Now, problem, though, that I encountered straight away was the fact that once you attach the bongos to the Switch, you lose the ability to use the controller. So the rest of the menu I found became inaccessible because you just have your A and your B button on either side of this. Which kind of sucks because I was thinking, alright, that's cool, but I can only play the very, very start of this game. Except I remembered the fact that when you have the Pro controller connected, you can still actually use the USB keyboard. So if you set up your Switch using the bongos in one of the USB ports through the GameCube adapter and leave your USB keyboard attached, you can actually select up and down through the stages and then just tap A or right on the bongos and play through this entire indie game on the Switch just using some controls that definitely were not designed to go digging through caves and mines. No! These guys are a bit on the dusty side. But it definitely was one that I thought was kind of cool, just to be able to mess around with this game that I really do enjoy and play it in a way that it was not designed for, but at the same time, because of them leaving because of them leaving the game open with the USB keyboard controls and the GameCube adapter that's available for, like, say, playing. Most people might have it for playing Smash and stuff. It makes it possible to play through this game, like I said, in its entirety using these rather different control methods. It's definitely a very fast way to go digging in one direction, but it takes quite a lot of control to stop and go around TNT. But it's like, yay, chest. It's definitely, like I said, possible to play through this game in its entirety on the bongos. It just takes a bit of getting used to, and it's definitely going to end up burning a few more calories than the controller version of this game, which lockdown could use that a small bit. But yeah, I just said for anyone that might have these guys still on Mothballs, I'll throw hopefully enough tags into the description so as to be able to find this video. But yeah, just to be aware of the fact that there is an indie game out there in 2020 that you can play on the Nintendo Switch and make use of DK's bongos. And again, this game is like on the flying bats. This game is on the eShop frequently for like in and around between 1 and €5 kind of, so it's not I forgot that you fought with the thing. It's not too costly, and yeah, at the same time it is a really, really fun game, just really difficult towards the later half of it, but yeah, definitely a way to spice up a game if you've enjoyed playing it, possibly, or if you wanted to, like I said, if you have the bongos and you were thinking, oh, it'd be cool to get some use out of those in 2020, and you have that adapter, yeah, definitely possible to, as long as also you probably don't have neighbors or housemates who are going to complain when they ask you what you're doing and you suggest you're going for a dig and they hear lots of bongoing. Oh no, evil bats. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. If you like these videos or any of this kind of content, there's a sub button over my head, and there's an Indie or Outie series over there where I take a blind playtest of a load of different indie games. And yeah, just leave a comment down below if you think if you've done anything like this, or if you've used the bongos for any different games on Nintendo Switch, or if you just think I'm insane. I know this already. But yeah, I'll leave it at that, guys, and we'll see you on the next Indie or Outie Spotlight.